bienvenidos de vuelta al canal. Esta semana le tenemos un video súper especial porque estamos en SeaWorld, en el parque temático de Orlando. Y hoy, si estás en medio de la pandemia, encerrado en tu casa, pues te voy a llevar para que puedas disfrutar el show completo de las ballenas asesinas aquí en SeaWorld Orlando. Te voy a presentar el show de Chamú, uno de los shows más populares que hay aquí en todos los parques temáticos, el cual podamos disfrutar las ballenas asesinas en acción aquí en la piscina de ellas en SeaWorld. Vamos allá, vamos a disfrutar. Va a ser media hora de Chamú y compañía. Vamos allá.
They live in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the Pacific and beyond.
The killer whale story is the ocean story, and it's one we all share.
We are one world, united by our ocean.
Problem-solving ability. These behaviors keep the whales active and engaged. SeaWorld's killer whales have inspired generations to care for our natural world. We're excited to share their story with you today.
Killer whales are the
enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, and years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Throughout today's presentation, you'll see the whales working together in unison. These synchronized movements help strengthen their social bonds and have them problem solve as a group. This is just one of the many reasons that killer whales are considered the top predator of the ocean. Their scientific name is Orcinus orca. Their common name is killer whale. Here at SeaWorld, they have their own individual names. So we just met Katina, Nalani, and Malia, and now joining us are Trua and Makayo. Makayo is our youngest at 10 years old, and Nalani and Makayo's mother, Katina, she is our oldest. She is 44 years old. She's also the matriarch or leader of our pod. Our killer whales trust us, and that allows us to train some incredible behaviors. The most important behaviors they know are their husbandry behaviors. These are healthcare behaviors that help us take care of the animals. We'd like to demonstrate how we would get a voluntary blood sample from the killer whales. You can see Amy has asked Trua to present his tail fluke. There's a nice vein that runs on the underneath side of his tail fluke. I can see Amy pointing it out right there. And our veterinarians proactively draw blood at least once a month. You can see Amy is giving Trua nice tail rubs. Killer whales have sensitive skin, so they can feel when we give them back rubs, belly rubs, tail rubs. It's a great way to reinforce them for staying calm during a procedure like a blood draw, and also a great way to build a relationship with them. So getting blood is just one way to check that the animals are staying healthy. Another important diagnostic is weighing the killer whales. We have a killer whale size scale in one of our back pools, so Trua will demonstrate by sliding up into this slide out area, just like how he would onto that scale. Now Trua at 15 years old, while not our oldest killer whale, is our largest at 6,200 pounds. He's still growing though. You can see from his dorsal fin to his tail, flukes is still resting in the water. This is referred to as the peduncle. It's a really strong, really muscular part of the animal that can weigh up to several hundred pounds. So with it in the water, we're not getting an accurate weight. To solve that, we're gonna ask Trua to lift up his tail. Now we're weighing the entire animal because we want to make sure our younger whales like Trua are growing and that our adult whales are maintaining a healthy weight.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt, and for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales, and for us.
Hi everyone, I'm over here on the left-hand side of the stadium. Yes, play and observational learning are critical in the life of a killer whale. From the moment they're born, they're watching mom and playing follow the leader with other members of their pod to learn necessary life skills. So we're going to put that test today with Trua. He's going to copy a member of our audience, and I think I see the perfect volunteer right here in the front row. Are you ready to play? All right, go ahead, stand up for me. Keep your hands, no, that's perfect, right there. Just keep your hands at your side, look at Trua, and on the count of 3, you're gonna spin around in a circle. 1, 2, 3, and spin. You got it. Check it out, Trua's copying and watching you. That was perfect, thank you. You can go ahead and have a seat. Awesome job. You can see Trua was paying really close attention. Killer whales are curious animals, and they can often be seen spy hopping or jumping completely out of the water to get a better look at their environment. Trua is going to demonstrate by doing a signing bow at stage. Let's give him a great big cheer when we see that jump. Amazing job, Trua. Now we're going to head over here to the right-hand side of the stadium with Makayo, our 10-year-old male. He's hanging out with Amy. Makayo's going to show off an even bigger jump called a side reach. It looks like we have an audience member that's going to help Makayo out. And he's off. Great job. Killer whales breach for a variety of reasons. Whether it's to play, to scratch an itch, but also to announce their presence, which Makayo is about to do with a great big splash. He's swimming down 36 feet. Here he comes. Great job, Makayo. Let's hear it female killer whale is pregnant for 17 months. That kind of information would be impossible to gain in the wild. There is some information, however, that can only be obtained through field observation, and this is why SeaWorld partners with NOAA and the Norwegian Orca Survey to further our knowledge of killer whales. Killer whales are powerful animals. Perhaps the best expression of that power can be seen when they hunt.
Killer whales stand apart. They have no natural predators, and just about any other ocean animal could be their dinner. Depending on where they live and their chosen prey, they've developed some epic hunting techniques. Off the coast of South America, killer whales will beach themselves, riding in on waves just long enough to catch prey. They'll also create waves that knock animals like penguins or seals from ice cliffs. Most importantly, they cooperate, communicate, and coordinate as a team. Here's footage of killer whales corralling a school of herring. A whale dips in and feeds, while the other whales keep the fish together with swipes of their tail fins.
So killer whales create waves to hunt, and they use their tail flukes to stun their prey. You're about to get a demonstration. For the whales, it's a fun activity session, and for you, it's time to get wet. Unfortunately, overfishing, pollution, and other factors are having a serious impact on some killer whale populations.
Killer whales are impressive animals, and it's pretty obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right? Wrong.
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They're completely dominant, yet completely dependent.
When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean.
Their future depends on you.
Through your actions.
For the choices we all make.
we hold the future of killer whales and the oceans in our hands.
Killer whales continue to surprise and amaze us. They're the perfect ambassador for the ocean, limitless, connected, powerful, but still vulnerable. The challenges that we face can seem insurmountable.
Don't give up. Be inspired.
We can make a difference. The ocean needs our help, and that seems overwhelming, but together we can make it happen.
There's so much to learn.
So much to protect. So much to explore. The killer whale story is still being written, and there are simple things we all can do to make a difference. All it takes is one choice.
One positive act. One ripple that can grow and grow.
And change the world.
Together, we've got this.
We ask that you have your mask on, gather all your belongings. You're going to exit row by row. So we're going to start